Hello? Hello?
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Morning.
Booker, do we have any more in the waiting room?
Good morning, Judge.
Good
No,
morning.
Judge, everybody's in.
All right, so it is 9 o'clock straight up, so we'll get started. Let's see here. I'll explain to the Zoom audience how we'll be calling the Zoom docket today. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, and then announce yourself to the court. I'll say it one more time. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on. Because you are in court, I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that, and then announce yourself to the court. Because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we will begin. This is Friday, July 28th, 2023, County Court 12, calling the 9 o'clock docket. And we'll start with Lorena Marie Mendoza. Lorena Marie Mendoza.
Present, Judge.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Good morning, Lorena. Josabelle Timms. Josabelle Timms. Danielle Grissom Kilgore. Danielle Grissom Kilgore.
Council's present, Your Honor. I'll get a hold of Ms. Kilgore.
Okay, thank you. I'll circle back around to Maria. Oz Alkin. Oz Alkin.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Kenneth Lee Costa. Kenneth Lee Costa.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. David Adam Ramirez. David Adam Ramirez.
Council's present, Your Honor. That should be a plea this morning. I will give him a call, and I'm sending
thank
Booker the email through the chat.
Thank you, Council. I'll circle back around to it. Jordan Monroe. Jordan Monroe. Jonathan Ray Gallegos. Jonathan Ray Gallegos.
Present, ma'am, present.
Jonathan got you checked in. Richard Wright Blair. Richard Wright Blair. Michael Aaron Rodriguez. Michael Aaron Rodriguez.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir. Got you
Richard.
checked in.
Blair Richard Wright. I'm present.
Blair, okay. Just wait a minute. Did Richard Blair answer or Michael Rodriguez?
Blair Richard Wright.
Okay, so Michael Rodriguez did not answer?
Michael Rodriguez is here.
Okay, all right. Got you both checked in. Jose Huertas, Andrew Asaminu,
Here, Your Honor.
Turn your camera on, Andrew. Andrew.
Present for him.
Andrew, okay, thank you.
James
Who said-
Seeloff.
Who said that?
Still trying to figure this out. My bad.
Okay, I got you checked in, Andrew.
Thank you.
Danae Hollinsworth.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Danae Hollinsworth. Michael Scott Vega. Scott Vega.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Michael. Could you put your face in the camera so that I may see you complete? There you go. Thank you, Michael. Marcus Ray Bacham. Marcus Ray Bacham.
He's in
Sa-
custody, Your Honor. He'll
He's in
be
custody.
here shortly, I bet.
Thank you, now. Sasha Reyes. Haricilo Avila. Letitia Tatsnawa.
She's also in custody, Your Honor.
She's in custody also. Thank you,
Yes.
Counselor. Carlos Rios Orlade. Custody also. Kenneth Joseph Keys. Randy Lee Fentress.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Randy. Got you checked in. Ebony Thomas. Cornell Jackson. Daryl Stonewall. Jeremy Ryan Cuellar.
Here, Your Honor.
Jeremy.
Did you get me?
Yeah, I
Jeremy
see.
Cuellar.
I got you, Jeremy. Thank you. Got you checked in. Thank you. Jonathan Martinez. Raquel Serrata. Thank you, Raquel.
Right here, Counselor.
Thank you. Got you checked in. David Martinez. Mario Carlos Gonzalez. Alexander.
Present, Your Honor. Sorry. Present, Your Honor. Mario Carlos Gonzalez.
Mario. Okay.
Judge, I apologize. Joseph Acevedo for David Martinez. I believe he's on
Okay.
bond.
I'll circle
I
back around.
apologize.
I'll circle back around
I
to no problem.
apologize.
Alexander Thomas.
Present.
I'm here for him, Judge. He should be on there.
I'll circle
I'm
back around.
present.
You're you under wing tech? Alexander, you under thank you, Alexander.
Yes.
Joe Antoni Casares.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Blake Justin Parrish.
Present, Your Honor.
Turn your camera on, sir.
Let's see.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Got you checked in now. Shanice Lene Dudley.
Present.
Thank you, Shanice. Got you checked in. Haricilio Avila, I think that's a recall. That's the same one. I think I've already called that one. Irvin De La Rosa.
Present.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Megan Lindsay Young. Madison Morgan Vasquez. Jonathan Rodriguez.
I'm here for him, Judge. I've had no contact with him.
Okay, I'll circle back around to the counselor. Thank you. Artemio Marquez. Is that you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Got- Marcus Ray Bacham. I think did I already call that name? Marcus Ray Bacham.
Yes, Your Honor. He's on the docket twice for some reason.
Okay. Isaiah Maurice Carey. Timothy Riley Jr. William Baca Saquira. William Jose Baca.
He's in custody also, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counselor. Chris Anthony Pompa. Chris Anthony Pompa. Gabriel Ramon Ryan. Jesus Pacheco. Fernando James Afaro. Oscar Ruiz de la Pena. Devin Manuel Gomez. David Joe Sereno. All right. I will go back through this list one more time for the individuals that are resuming on late, or the ones that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. But first, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Alexis or Anthony. Even if you have talked to them, defense attorneys last court setting, and you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two. Even if you just got hired last night, last week, or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two. Even if there is a felony pending along with this County Court 12 case, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket. And I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives. And we cannot do that without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms to get on the same page about the status of the setting this morning. Now, defense attorneys, if you have talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that call, that chat, that email was about this setting today, I'll take that. I do consider that a confer. I would highly recommend that that's what you guys would do, confer in advance, so that when you get to the Zoom on the day of the court, and I get to the part about who's already conferred, if your desire is to quickly give the court a report, get your client a reset, and we can release your client. But we're here now today. So moving forward, it is 9:11 now. Usually by 10 o'clock, I am more than 75% done with this docket. I say that to say we do try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So when Booker puts you guys in those breakout rooms, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say no one has come to see me in the breakout room. Someone will be there shortly to discuss the matter of the setting today. Now, defense attorneys, please send those chats to Booker. Booker's going to line you guys up in order of how he gets those chats to go into the breakout rooms, okay? So defense attorneys, please send the chats to Booker, all right? So, well, 2 more things. So we're doing what we did before COVID. Defense attorneys, if you have at least 3 resets and you're wanting the 4th one, Booker's going to direct you to me, because I really want you to be thinking about at that point, is this case going to play out, or this case going to be put on the trial docket? So by the 4th setting, Booker's going to refer you over to talk to me, Judge Hub. And also, defense attorneys, we really need to know going forward that those discovery acknowledgements have been signed. If not, what is the holdup? I need you to discuss that with the ADAs. What is the holdup? I want those discovery acknowledgements signed before resets are given out. Okay. All right. So going back through the docket one more time, and remember, be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on, because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that. Then announce yourself to the court, because on my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we will begin again. If you already answered at the 9 o'clock, you're fine. I will not call your name again. It's Josabel Timms on this Zoom now. Josabel Timms. Danielle Kilgore. David Ramirez. Jordan Monroe. Jose Huertas.
Your Honor.
Jose, turn your camera on.
I'm trying to turn it on, but it's not letting me turn it on.
Yes, Judge, Judge, I had stopped this video because she was smoking.
Okay, don't smoke on the Zoom. Guys, y'all in court. Y'all cannot do anything on Zoom that you would not be doing in court. You can't lay in bed, be undressed, smoke, eat on the Zoom. Consider yourself in court. Okay, if you guys continue to do those things, I will have Booker instruct you out of the Zoom and you'll have to appear in court in person today. So Mr. Huertas, I do have you checked in now. Thank you. Danae Hollingsworth. Marcus Ray Bockham. That's a jail.
Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Sasha Reyes. Let's see. Harasilo Avila, another jail one. Have they brought him out, Booker? I don't see his name. Okay.
Judge, he's in felony court also, so they probably will bring him over after that one.
All right. So I know Leticia Tatsinawa is another jail case. They haven't brought her out.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Carlos Alade, also another jail. There he is. I see him. Kenneth Keys. Ebony Thomas, I should say, Ebony Thomas. Cornell Jackson. Daryl Stonewall.
Yes, that case was dismissed yesterday.
Daryl Stonewall, okay. Jonathan Renee Martinez. No. David Martinez. Megan Young. Madison Vasquez. Jonathan Rodriguez. Is that a repeat?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did Jonathan answer? Jonathan Rodriguez?
Miss, did you call it Jonathan Gallegos?
Okay. Artemio Marquez. He couldn't get his camera on now. Oh, there you are, sir. No, I shouldn't have called you. You answered the first time, Mr. Marquez. You're okay. Isaiah Carey. Timothy Riley. It's another jail case. Timothy Riley. I think they haven't brought him over yet. And William Baca Sequeira. Another jail case. Chris Anthony Pompa. Gabriel Ryan. Jesus Pacheco. Fernando Alfaro. Oscar Ruiz de la Pena. Devin Gomez. David Sereno. All right, I've gone through the docket twice now. Is there anyone on this docket that you think you're in the right place and you did not hear your name called at all?
Yes, ma'am. Did you call Jonathan Rodriguez, ma'am?
Yes, several times, Jonathan. Jonathan, turn the light on so that I can see you.
Oh, I will have to step in. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, there you go. You're Jonathan Rodriguez? What number was that?
Yes, ma'am.
I know, I just called it.
What's the 38, Judge?
Jonathan Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's number 38.
Satanawa Letitia?
Yes, you're fine, ma'am. Got you checked in. Thank you. Is there anyone?
Mariana.
Say that, go ahead.
Mariana Wiley Enriquez.
Was that on the docket today? Was today your day?
I was rescheduled from yesterday for today.
What is your attorney's name?
But she was here yesterday, but David Quare never did appear for her behalf, so I recalled her for today.
Okay, all right. She's here. All right, ma'am. Got you in. Okay, we'll get a hold of your attorney. All right, is there anyone else that did not hear their name called either time that I called the docket? Did not hear their name called at all this morning? Anyone? Okay. All right. Before we move into other matters of court business, I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. The first rule being defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea this morning, remember 2 sets of paperwork. One set comes from the state, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure, Booker, could you mute everybody? If you are not sure if your client has done all the paperwork, please get with Booker. Booker can put you in a breakout room and you can talk over these matters with your attorney, with your client. I just don't want anyone to sit on the Zoom for an hour or so. And when I call the case, we discovered that none of the paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. Easy solution. Please let Booker know. Also, defense attorneys, when moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question: are they a resident of Bexar County? I do realize San Antonio is a very touristy city. We get a lot of outsiders, but if your client is probation, you're moving forward with a probation plea this morning, and that paperwork has been sent over to the probation department, and we do not know that your client is not a resident of Bexar County, your client is going to get an automatic violation. A warrant will issue. Who needs that hassle to begin a probation? Easy solution. Please let someone know, let the court know, let your attorney know. Perhaps you lived in another county, Travis County, Houston, even another state. This is America. You can live where you want to live. We just need to know about it. And then I can make the decision, should this case be transferred over to wherever the client resides, or if I should allow your client to report to probation by Zoom, okay? Another thing going forward, defense attorneys, if your client has an MTR on the docket this morning, besides talking to one of the 2 ADAs, you must also speak to the probation officer. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, I do need the input from the probation department, okay? Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested at least twice for a DWI, your client's case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is the treatment specialty court. I cannot order or mandate anyone into that program, but your client will be given the opportunity to be evaluated and talk to someone about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say that no one tried to reach out or talk to them again about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court. That too is a treatment specialty court. If anyone wants their case transferred to that docket, just get with Booker. Booker can get the referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been professionally diagnosed with a mental health illness. If they think they're suffering from PTSD, schizophrenia, bipolar, severe anxiety, or depression, that is good enough for us. We will have them professionally seen by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets being the PTD mental health docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. All right, so moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? You just need to give a report to the court, and give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense attorneys that have already conferred? None? Okay, not one. All right. Well, I'll let Booker, when you guys get ready, I'll let Booker move forward with the recess. I'll be right here.
Mr. Valdez, Jerry.
Excuse me. Hey, Armin, I've got an offer from the state on Mr. Thomas's case. Let me speak with Alex real quick, so convey it to him and see what we're gonna do on it.
All right, and then your other client,
Jonathan.
Rodriguez is here too.
Okay, there's still a felony pending on him, so they can't do anything on that. They're confirmed with the felony prosecutors.
Okay. Alexander Thomas.
Mr. President,
Oh, there you are.
right here.
He's under wing tech.
All right, Jerry, if you go back to number 3, I'll put him in there with you.
All right, thanks.
Eric.
Hey, Booker, I tried to get in touch with David Adam Ramirez. I sent him two texts, and I gave him a call, no answer. I'll circle back here in about an hour or so, about 10:30, see if he's joined.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. Joseph.
Yes, sir. They said there's no file. If we could have a 30-day reset. That was with Anthony.
They want their envelope.
All right, and recess to September 1st.
May we both be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem.
Bye.
Bye. David Martinez.
Here.
All right, sir, your that was your attorney. Your court date has been reset to September 1st. You're free to log off.
Excuse me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Your court date has been reset to September 1st.
Okay.
You're
Thank
free
you.
to log off.
Thank you.
Mario.
Morning, Booker. I just went over the plea paperwork with Ms. Kilgore, so she should be getting that submitted soon. Could I now be placed in a breakout room with Mr. Alkin?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Booker. Mr. Booker,
Yes.
did my lawyer check in?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hey, Herman. You.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Okay, Herman, on Alex Thomas,
Yes.
I conferred with him. Can we set it for 30 days for a plea? Alex has sent me the offer on him.
Yes. That's going to be for August 29th.
Okay, let me get my fat stubby fingers working here. Hold on. August 29th. Okay. And on Jonathan Rodriguez, yeah, he's got those felonies pending, so they're not going to do anything on him.
All right, I'm gonna reset those to 9/11, but he wanted to speak with you.
Okay. We can have Alex go ahead and can we excuse him so he can go back to work?
Yes, he's excused.
Okay. All right, let me speak to Mr. Jonathan Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jerry, you can go back to number 3.
Okay.
Booker, did you make one of the mental health court members a host?
Yes, Judge. Michelle is.
Okay, are they in the breakout room now?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, could you put me in that breakout room?
Yes.
Thank you. You know, Steve,
Okay, Herman. Talk to Jonathan. When do you want to set it for Mr. Rodriguez, Jonathan?
9/11.
9/11. Okay. He should be on there, so just he can be excused.
All right, it sounds good.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
Have a good weekend, man.
You too. Have a good one.
Are you cooking anything Cajun this weekend?
Not this weekend. I think I'm gonna relax this weekend.
All right, I'll talk to you later. I
All
gotta
right,
make some
thank
red beans. I gotta make some red beans and rice for Gina.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, she asked me last night, so that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow.
Nice.
I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hello?
Mr. Costa, please.
Yes, I'm here.
No.
Hi, Booker.
Hi.
Okay, could I please have plea paperwork for Marcus Bochum, number 15 on the docket?
For which case?
668319. They're gonna TIC 712105.
Okay, and that one's been sent out.
Okay, and could I please talk with the DA again? There, I have to go over one other case with her, but how many days in does Marcus have?
25.
25?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
not a problem. James.
Yes, Mr. Booker, on as the menu, cause number 695-615. He has 2 felony pending arising out of the same offense in the 437th. I have conferred with Anthony, and he's agreed that we should reset it and try to work upstairs in the 437th.
All right, I reset to September 12th.
Could you connect me with my client? He should be on board.
Yes.
And then may I be excused after that?
Yes, you both you guys are excused from there.
Okay, thank you. I'll wait for that. Thank you very much, Mr. Booker.
No problem. Possession of child porn pending. Ruben.
Good morning, Booker. I'm
Morning.
here for Lake Parish,
Okay.
and it's a second. The toxicology came in, so I guess he's got to go to get that DWI referral for DWI court.
Okay. All right, I will reset this for September 8th, and then I will email that over to, hold on, let's see. What is your email?
Go ahead and send it to me directly. That would be Ruben, RUBEN, at calfaslaw, CALFASLAW.com.
All righty, I'll send it over to you.
Thank you so much. May we be
No problem.
excused?
Yes, you and your client are both free to log off.
Thank you.
Booker, whenever you get a moment.
Sorry, let me send out this paperwork real fast. I'll be right with you.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Hey, Victoria, what you got?
I have conferred. I have been giving an offer. If I can get one last PTC setting to convey and discuss, and then after that, I'll let you know if it's either gonna be a trial setting. Please.
All righty, let's see here. All right, September 1st.
September 1st?
Yes.
Awesome. May we be excused?
Yes, you guys are free to log off.
Awesome. Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Booker.
Yes. Mr. Hortus, Jose?
Yes, sir.
Hi, your attorney's in my office. Your case is going to be dismissed. Your case is free to log off.
I'm free to log off. Thank you. You have a nice day, sir.
You too.
Booker May. In a
Done,
breakout
baby.
with Carlos Lalde.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Booker?
Yes, ma'am.
So my attorney told me yesterday that they were just gonna reschedule it because of my felony. I wanted to know if I had to wait till he came in to do that because I have to go to work at 10.
Today.
I'm sorry?
Sir. Morning. Speak Spanish? Speak Spanish?
Mr. Booker.
David.
Yes, sir.
You compare it to the state. What's going on with your client's case?
That's a theft and she has a felony pending. So the last couple times the thing was reset to see what they're gonna work anything out. We've come a couple times and it was kind of the same.
Okay.
I think it was the DAs that told us they'd rather wait.
Waylon,
I'm sorry?
I'm trying to get your client's attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's in there.
Yes.
When we set the case September 8th.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Herman. Can we be excused?
Yes, you guys are excused.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
the paperwork for my client's plea this morning should be submitted. I just wanted to ask whenever the judge is ready, if we could move forward on Mr. Alkin's plea first before Ms. Kilgore. There's just some fine details that the state is trying to find out before her plea. So I'm just trying to give them more time.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Booker, was I good to go for Irving de la Rosa?
No, sir, you need to wait. Hold on one second, I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Mr. De La Rosa?
Yes, sir.
Yes, how can I help you?
I just wanted to make sure if I was good to go because I heard my attorney, but the connection cut off.
David?
Yes, sir.
Uh, Your client, let's see, where's your client? Echo Rodriguez.
What you got there? I got knocked off right now. I was in the third room with Jerry, and they just cut me off right now. I don't know. I don't know what day I need to go to court.
Your name?
All right, Alexander Thomas.
August 29th.
August 29th. Okay. 29th?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Booker, can I confer with the state when you get a second?
Yes.
Thank you.
Should be released today, okay? Thank you, Miss.
Booker, it's Michael. Can I get in line just to confirm?
Make sure.
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Booker. Is it better to ask a question through here or just send a direct message?
No, I saw your message. You have to talk to your attorney in regards to that.
I kind of did, and I mean, he sounded like he didn't want to. I told him it was because I feel doesn't have the best.
We'll talk to Judge when she gets back.
Okay.
Positive or negative?
Booker's Michael Goins.
Yes, sir.
The state will be dismissing 695,580.
Sounds good.
We'll be dismissing 695,580. Can I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Have a great day, Booker.
You too.
May I be placed in a breakout room with the prosecutor?
Yes. You know,
Hi, Booker. Could I please speak with Marcus Bochum to talk about the plea paperwork? Sorry, you're frozen. Oh, now you're back. Oh, no, you're frozen. Okay.
Hi, Booker.
Yes.
On Carlos Rios Olalde, we'd like to set it for trial.
Are you and Nell talking?
Yeah, I talked to her. I know she's
Okay, because she just asked me for plea paperwork, so I just want to make sure.
oh, for Olalde.
Yes.
We talked about it, but let me just confirm.
Okay, and just let me know.
What's up, Booker?
We're gonna have some pleas coming up. Judge just made it back. David, I'm put you on with Alexis, Danielle.
You're frozen, Book.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, my internet keeps switching between Ethernet and Wi-Fi.
Terrible.
I know. I'm like, not another Friday like this.
Terrible. Okay. You want to give me the order that we're doing the pleas in?
3-4.
3-4. It's frozen again.
3-4. Danielle, are ready on yours?
Yes, on both, and then I need a reset for Blair, right?
On Vega and Costa, I'm gonna need to send discovery acknowledgement, so I need a second on those.
All right, Daniel, you say you're ready on yours?
Yes, I'm ready for Costa and for Vega, but for Wright, I need a reset. Anthony needs time to reach out to CW. If I could do August 22, maybe? Excuse me.
Yes, I'll be fine. August 22nd is fine.
Okay, and if he can be excused?
Yes, he's free to log off.
Okay, and then I'm ready for those two, please, whenever.
We'll get discovery done right now. We're working on it.
Now,
Hi, Booker. We're ready for the plea on Marcus Bochum. And could I please talk with Letitia Satanawa and reset? Well, she doesn't have an offer, so please reset her till after her felonies are resolved. Her felony is resolved. But then I'd like to talk to her.
all right, give me one moment.
Thank you.
Irene, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Aquí el que está aquí le pido la
Hey, Danielle, can you jump back into room 10 with me real quick?
Eric.
Hey Booker, did David Ramirez ever show up?
No, he didn't.
Okay. If he happens to show up, do you got my mobile number? If not, I can send it to you in the chat and just text me and I'll join back in. But he's not responding to my calls. It's now going straight to voicemail.
Let me just make sure. No, I don't. Just send it to me in chat. I'll text you back and then
I just sent it right now.
Okay.
So if he joins, let me know and I'll get back on.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
Booker, you ready to bring the bag?
Yes, sir, I'm bringing it right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Hi, I was again asking to reset Letitia Satanawa until after her felony is resolved, but could I talk to her? And we're ready for the plea on Marcus Bochum.
Um, yes, I will put her in the breakout room. Judge is about to start on the pleas, so I don't
Okay.
want you to, I'll put you in with her once.
The please
finish up.
over?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sounds good.
Sarah. And David, yes, everything's complete. Sarah May? Danielle, I got all your.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
You have one reset, right? And then the other two are please.
Yes, and I just finished signing the discovery acknowledgements as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Hi. Do you mind setting it for?
No,
Okay.
I'll do it.
No.
What do you mean?
I wanna do it, but I don't wanna be, I wanna do some other stuff. I guess,
They just called your name.
oh, fuck. Yeah.
Hey, no, one of you's unmuted, I think.
And you,
Fingers.
What?
No, you guys weren't muted, but I got you.
Sarah's coming. Could we please, well, she's coming.
Okay.
sorry, Booker. Hi, Booker. For Olade, could we set it for trial?
So no plea.
No, please.
Okay.
Could we be on the call docket on, August 1st?
Second. Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm gonna set it on the trial docket for August 8th.
On August 8th. But is it,
Yes.
can we be on the call docket on August 1st?
No, we don't have a docket that day. But you will be on the call docket for August 8th. So that'll be at 9 a.m.
And there's nothing before that?
No.
Okay, thank
That's the
you.
soonest.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Booker. Still there. I think he stepped away. So I don't know if all these please. 2, 3, 4. These are extra ones. So everybody ready on Owls? I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Alkin, Alkin.
Yes, Judge, ready.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
How do you pronounce your name, sir?
First name Oz,
Oz. Okay, Oz.
last name Alkin.
Okay, got it, Oz. All right, here we go. Account. All right, Irene, you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Very good. At this time, the court will call the case of Oz Alkin, cause number 701911. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Mario Moreno for the defendant.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Alkin. How are you doing, sir?
Morning, I'm good, thank you.
Are you the same Oz Alkin who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes,
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Mr. Alkin, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes,
Did you sign that document?
yes,
Mr. Alkins, are you entering into your plea? Wait a minute, I forgot one thing. Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, fair. Mr. Alkin, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
I'm sorry, ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor, and state moves to waive the enhancement, proceed on a DWI first, Class B.
Any objections?
No objections.
Answered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 10 months deferred, 48 hours community service, victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, and ignition interlock for half term.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
I apologize, Your Honor, I misspoke. It's ignition interlock for 6 months.
Okay. Everybody's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, and just notice to the court that Mr. Alkin has completed and submitted certificates for DWI education and victim impact panel.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll notate the file. All right. So, Mr. Alkins, I see you're taking a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well on this probation and successfully complete it, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, Your Honor.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to this charge?
I'm sorry, say that again.
How do you plead to this charge? Guilty, innocent, no contest?
No contest.
Yeah, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, found that it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with the DWIB, a $500 fine, court costs, 10 months of deferred adjudication, DWI education class, which I understand has already been done, the VIP class also done, TAP evaluation and follow all recommendations, ignition interlock for 6 months, 48 hours of community service, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Not from defense, Judge. Thank you.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Alkin, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
I'm not able to at this time, Judge. I have one more plea with you this morning.
No problem at all. Good luck to you, Mr. Alkin. Just wait for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very well. So Danielle Kilgore. Not sure it's also Mario.
Yes, Your Honor. She should be on as well.
Okay, there she is. Okay, here we go. The court calls the case of Danielle Kilgore, cause number 694871. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Mario Moreno for the defendant.
Good morning, Ms. Kilgore. How are you doing?
I am well, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing very fine. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Danielle Kilgore who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, I have.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in a plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Kilgore, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishment?
Yes.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Kilgore, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes.
All right, State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The state moves to waive the enhancement and proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No objections.
Entered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $300 fine, court costs, 18 months deferred, 75 community service hours, victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval, and compliance with all recommendations, and ignition interlock for half term.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. And notice to the court that Ms. Kilgore has completed the victim impact panel and will provide their certificate to probation as well.
Not the DWI, just the victim impact, the VIP? Okay, very well. I'll notate the file. All right. Ms. Kilgore, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, I do.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, finding it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and also have punishment as follows. We're going to move forward to DWI-B, a $300 fine, court costs, 18 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a VIP class, which I understand has already been done, a TAP evaluation to follow all recommendations, ignition and after term, 75 hours of community service, and also a supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
There's nothing else from either side. Ma'am, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Kilgore, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with our probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Very well. Good luck to you, Ms. Kilgore. Just look for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Again, everyone is excused. Very good.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Kenneth Costa. Everyone ready on that case?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Ready, Judge.
Who's the attorney?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, Danielle, okay. All right, here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Kenneth Lee Costa, cause number 695177. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Danielle Cranbrook for the defense.
Good morning, Mr. Costa. How are you doing?
I'm well, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Kenneth Lee Costa who's been charged with a theft?
I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in a plea this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Costa, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
I did.
Did you understand it?
I do.
And did you sign that document?
Yes.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Costa, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes.
All right, state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 5 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, judgment to be satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Costa, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. And I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on the $0 fine. Court costs 5 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Costa, if you do not have anything else holding you there in jail, you should be let out later today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused.
Thank you, Ms. Cambridge.
So it's Marcus Backham. Am I pronouncing that right? Backham.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very well.
Ready, Judge.
Okay. At this time, the court will call the case of Marcus Ray Backham, cause number 668319 and 712105. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Nell Smith for Marcus Bockham.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Backham. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Your Honor, and yourself?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Marcus Ray Backham who's been charged with falsification of a drug test and failure to ID?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss these cases with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Backham, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Backham, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 25 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, judgment to be satisfied. In addition, the state is agreeing to take into consideration cause number 712105, failure to ID.
Okay, all right. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
Mr. Backham, how do you plead to this charge?
Guilty.
Guilty? Very well. The court accepts your plea of guilty. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine. Court costs 20 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. We're going to TIC, cause number 712105. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Backham, if you do not have anything else holding you there in jail, you should be let out later today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. All right. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. Good luck to you, Mr. Backham.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Marcus, unfortunately, I don't know the answer to your question.
Thank you. It's okay. No, I really
All right.
appreciate everything.
Okay, thank you. Good luck with everything.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Booker, are these other cases, please? Michael Rodriguez, are those please also?
Yes, yes.
Michael Vega and David
Yes, sir.
Ramirez?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll move forward on Michael Rodriguez first.
Your Honor, if I could just have the state send me a discovery acknowledgement on David Ramirez, 683-795.
Okay, State, you heard that?
We'll get working on that right now, Judge.
Okay, who's attorney for Michael Rodriguez?
David Christian, I'm here, Judge, and Michael's.
Okay, Okay, all right, here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Michael Aaron Rodriguez, cause number 691893. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
David Christian for Mr. Rodriguez.
Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez. How are you doing?
Good morning, Judge. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Michael Aaron Rodriguez who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Mr. Rodriguez, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the state moves to waive the enhancement, proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No, ma'am.
Entered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine. Excuse me, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months deferred, 40 hours community service, victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval, and compliance with all recommendations, and ignition interlock for half term.
All right. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, very well. Mr. Rodriguez, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I can call you back to court, I can revoke the probation, and I can sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest? Very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a DWIB, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation and follow up recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, and I'll set the supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense, Judge. Thank you.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with our probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, would you like to go into that room also?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. Good luck to you, Mr. Rodriguez. Look for the little join button. Counselor, thank you for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. Thank you, guys. Okay, going back to Michael Vega.
Yes, Your Honor.
Here we go.
Ready, Judge.
Okay.
I'm ready, Judge.
Thank you. The court will call the case of Michael Vega, cause number 707563. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Danielle Cranberg for the defense, Associate Attorney of Monica Guerrero, the attorney of record.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Vega. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Judge?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Michael Scott Vega who's been charged to the DWI?
Yes, Judge.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Vega, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that document?
Uh-oh.
Did you understand it? Mr. Vega, are you still there?
I'm sorry, it cut out, Judge.
Okay. I was asking you about did you get a chance to review the defendant's waiver of constitutional right and court's admonishments? Did you review that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you review that document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Vega, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes.
All right. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Judge, and the terms of the agreement are going to be a $600 fine, court costs, 180 days Bear County Jail, probated for 12 months, 48 hours community service, victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
All right. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Vega, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest, Your Honor.
Okay, okay. The court accepts your plea of no contest, finds it voluntarily and intelligently entered into. I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $600 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Bear County Jail, probated for, is that 12 months, Anthony?
Yes, Judge, that's 12 months.
A DWI education class, a VIP class, a top evaluation and follow our recommendation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, $60 to DPS, and I'll set the supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense.
There's nothing else from either side, sir. What was that? Oh, Sarah, I followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Vega, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with our probation officer. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Also, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
I don't need to, Judge, if I could be excused.
Yeah, sure can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, anyway, Mr. Vega, just look for the little join button. Okay, good luck to you, sir. Counselor, thank you for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. All right, there we go. So our last one is David Ramirez.
Yes, ma'am, President
Judge. Okay, here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of David Adam Ramirez, cause number 683795. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Docket for the state.
Eric Hernandez for the defendant, David Ramirez.
Good morning, Mr. Ramirez. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same David Adam Ramirez who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am. Sure did.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Correct.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I do believe so, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Judge, and the terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 180 days Bear County Jail, probated for 15 months, DWI intervention, victim impact panel, 48 hours of community service, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
On behalf of the defendant, it is, Your Honor.
Anthony, did you say the community service hours?
Yes, Judge, 48.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Ramirez, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily, intelligently entered into. I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $500 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Bear County Jail, probated for 15 months. DWI education class, a VIP class, a top evaluation and follow-up recommendations, 48 hours of community service, top ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, and $60 to DPS. I'll set the supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the
No,
state,
Your
Your Honor.
Nothing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Ramirez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with our probation officer. She's going to go over probation, do a few things. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd be glad to go with them.
Very well.
Glad to
Very
go in there.
Okay. Good luck to you, Mr. Ramirez. Just look for the little join button. Counselor, thank you for coming on, taking care of this matter.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. All right. Do we have any more, please, Booker?
No, Judge, that's it.
I'll be right here.
All right, now, let's see. It's on Marquez, and we're set that to August 28th.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
August 28th.
For who?
Marquez.
Oh, great. Artemio, August 28th. I'll see you and I'll email you in the meantime.
Looks like he's still, let me get him.
What's that?
He's still stuck in a breakout room.
Oh, he is. Okay, thank you. For Letitia Satanawa, what is her reset date?
Nine eight.
And could I talk to her as well? And do I need to how do I tell Artemio that he's reset? Can you pull him out of the breakout room?
I've been sending him notification. Just go, hold on.
Mhm.
Booker, I don't see my notes that we covered it on the record, but for David Ramirez, I just want to make sure that the judge got the discovery acknowledgement. I did sign it, so it should be in her inbox.
That sounds good.
If there's any issues, just let me know and I'll make sure we get it done.
Definitely.
Have a good weekend.
You too. All right. And who else did you need to reset?
Baca Sequeira, number 43 on the docket.
What's going on with his case?
He's being charged with the DWI and he needs a Padilla letter and Sarah May needs to talk to him.
Okay. I'm gonna reset it to August 25th.
Okay, and just so you know, number 37 on the docket, her case was dismissed.
Yes, I got your email on that one.
Okay, okay. And Mr. Baca Sequeira, you can go, but I'll be in touch with you. Nos vamos a hablar. Nos vamos a hablar. ¿Está bien? Ok, gracias. Ok. Y se puede ir. Ok. I think that's all. I just need to talk to Letitia.
Okay, if you go back to number 3, you can release Marquez, and then I'll
Okay.
put her in there with you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, wait, it says 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1.
Okay, okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I was trying to like connect to it, but it wasn't letting me.
Okay, your court date has been reset to August 28th.
August 28th?
Yes.
I'm all good. I'm all good.
Yes, you're free to log off.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Ryan.
Yes, can I get a reset for Mario Gonzalez, please? He should be good next setting for a plea. He's just going to get the classes and community service done up front for possible mitigation. And he needs to be referred to DWI court, but it's going to be an expedited rejection. He lives in Comal County. But I'll fill out the referral and I'll send the email to Mary Jane and CC you on it with a reminder that he's out of county.
August 31st.
Okay.
This is how can I help you?
All right, Mr. Gonzalez, your new court date's August 31st. I'll check real quick if that's going to be Zoom or in person for you. August 31st should be in person at 9 a.m. in County Court 12. Just be sure to get me those certificates as soon as possible. And just in case, wait until Booker comes back and excuses you, but that should be it for you.
All right, Ryan, you said August 31st in person?
August 31st in person, 9 a.m.
All right, sounds good. All right, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. And I'll just hold for Mr. Booker.
Sounds good.
All right, Ryan, what else you got?
Can you please put me in a breakout room with Randy Fentress?
Yes, go back to number 2.
Thank you very much.
No.
Hi, Booker. So I have a couple questions. Did Robert Ramirez's case get dismissed? It was on the one from yesterday.
Yeah, case number.
What's that?
You have a case number?
708-809.
I don't show a dismissal on that.
We submitted the paperwork yesterday, so should I come down and ask
Wait.
the judge?
You said wait, hold on. 708-809?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it did get dismissed.
Oh, good.
I put the wrong case number.
Okay, good. And then if someone enters the mental health court, that is not on their record. Their record only shows the charge, right?
What do you mean?
Like, no one will know they went into mental health court unless they tell them. It's not anything that's on the police record or the.
No.
So the mental health court is private unless they tell them. No,
I don't, I mean, it's just like taking a regular plea. So I don't believe, I don't know. You might want to call Michelle and talk to her about that. Or talk to Kelly or Brian from your office.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I won't be able to answer that
No,
question.
I don't know either. So that's why I'm asking. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
No problem.
May I be, oh, did Ebony Thomas come?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, that's all.
All righty, have a good one.
You too, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Booker.
Yes.
Can I get a reset for Randy Fentress, please? He's going to take one more reset to work on some conditional dismissal work. You want to give him like 40 days. He said he's just got a full-time job, so he's strapped on time right now. So you give him a little extra time.
All right, let's see. 9/8.
9/8. All right, Randy, your next court date is going to be September 8th at 9 a.m. And you are, Booker, do you know off the top of your head, is that an in-person or Zoom day?
It's a Friday. It's a Zoom day.
Okay. So that's going to be Friday, September 8th by Zoom at 9 a.m. Okay.
Oh, you still in the breakout room?
Oh. I meant to mention that to you, by the way. There's a bug on Zoom right now where sometimes if you request for them to get out and they click it, it just perpetually connects and reconnects. So it's probably better to just drag people instead of requesting.
Let me drag people.
Can't you just like pull them out of the breakout room back into the main meeting? Oh, you can't? Oh, okay.
No, believe me, if I could, I would.
All right. Well, then, if requesting them out doesn't work, then I can go back in there and get them
Yeah,
out.
just go back in there and release them.
Okay, sounds good. And then when I'm done, can you put Sharice in there, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
What's up?
How's it going, Catmeyer?
Reset. Anytime. That's what the ADA said.
Yes, sir. Sounds good right there. Okay. All right. Let's see.
He wants to talk to, call the victim, research the defendant. You gonna pick a date now?
Yes.
September
gonna be
what?
August 31st.
Hold up. Hmm. I'm in person in Caldwell County.
8/29.
In person, Guadalupe County. And Comal somehow.
September 1st. You better zoom in.
What date?
9/1.
September 1st.
Yes. It's a Zoom day.
Perfect. Perfect. Is my client here? I've just
Yes.
texted her.
Miss Hollingsworth. Danae.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, ma'am, your court date has been reset to September 1st, and that'll be via Zoom.
Okay, thank you. September 1st via Zoom.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you do the same.
Bye, bud.
Bye. Ryan, which client did you say?
Sharice Dudley. You can put her in 2.
Okay. All right, Ryan.
Can we get a reset for Sharice to go over her current plea offer and decide between the plea and trial? And then is Judge ready for the questions on that motion? Or because I know normally around this time is when she's trying to get off the bench, so I don't want to hold her up too long.
No, she has somebody in the courtroom with her right now. So
Okay.
I'm going to go in there and I'll let her know. But
Okay.
I'm gonna set her to August 29th.
Okay. So Sharice, your next court date is August 29th. And I'll call you later this afternoon and we'll kind of have that talk we were talking about.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So I gather the last two are, one of them, I know it's Raquel Serrata.
Mhm. And
I don't-
then Joe Casares.
All right, I'm just gonna put them both in the breakout room with you. Because they're both on a Samsung device. I don't know who's who. So good luck with that.
Okay. Just do them one at a time.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put not Raquel in the breakout room.
What do I?
No, he's gonna be with you shortly. He's talking with
Okay,
then he'll
okay.
come talk to you. Then we'll release you from there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Ryan, Anthony, Alexis, who's on?
We're both here, Your
Okay.
Honor.
So so Alexis, what was happening is that, Ryan, you there?
Yes, I'm here, Judge.
Okay, so we had Ryan filed the motion to return property. What is the cause number, Booker, the case?
To return what?
Property.
Oh, property.
It is case number 710-648.
Just let her know that I'm on my way back in.
Okay, Anthony's on his way back and he got kicked out of Zoom for some reason.
Okay, okay.
Can you say the cause number again?
710-648. On a Jordan Monroe.
So in that case, Alexis, is that just still pre-trial? Is that still on bond? We have not done that plea yet, have we?
No.
Okay, so Ryan is asking for the property back, and I didn't know where we were on this case. Was the property part of evidence that that y'all still need it? Because sometimes that's the case.
Okay, let me ask Anthony about this one.
Okay.
So, Judge, just a little clarification. The issue is that her property is being held as evidence in someone else's case. So it's her property that's being held as evidence in someone else's felony case.
Okay.
So that's
but shouldn't you go to that court? Why are you asking me that? If that evidence is not okay, does she have a case in this court?
yes.
Okay, but that evidence is not part of our case.
It was part of our arrest, but it's really unclear in the police report if the evidence is tied to this cause number or if it's tied to the other person's their felony cause number. So it's just hard to tell.
I can't order evidence returned for a case that's not before me. I don't know anything about that case. I don't know what they need the evidence or not.
And Judge, I'm looking for the case file right now. If you can just give me just a second.
And my thought with this, Judge, was if County Court 12 has the order to return the property, and if that's not good enough, then I can have the attorney of the other person that has the other case also file the motion in that court. And then once both judges are in agreement with the order and there's no good cause for that property to actually be held as evidence, I did my own research into it. It does, most of the property doesn't seem relevant to the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but I just wanted to cover all my bases.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm actually the person that created the motion to return property for Bexar County. I did so many forfeiture cases in my day, no joke. That motion to return property is the one that I made up. And then everyone started using it. So I have gotten quite a number of property returned in my day. However, I have never tried to get property returned for another case. That's another case where that blows us another court. That's going to be the issue here. What state?
Your Honor, the only thing the state Sarah knows, I don't actually have the file in front of me. It would have to be that if the evidence is under the felony case, we would hesitate to release this property, seeing as how it could be used.
You don't have
in
to
that
hesitate.
felony.
I'm not going to release property. I can't do that legally. That's not my lane. Anthony, how about this? Talk to that DA in that case, with that felony, and see why do they need that property? Because most of the time, and I would have just signed it, Ryan, because I do, I used to get a lot of that property return. They don't have any need for that driver's license, stuff like that, or wallet. The judge would always, but the issue here is going to be that I don't think that property is under my case. It's for another court. So I'll let Anthony figure that out and see if, we don't have to have another motion hearing on this. You guys can just tell me. Anthony can just send it out saying that I found out Judge Ryan, and then I'll just sign it, Ryan. Okay, if that's the case. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were done, Judge. I do believe I awarded it to where it was more, if it was listed as evidence for this case. I'll check the wording of the motion because I do understand that you don't have the purview to order a different case. Yeah.
I'm not going to sign it yet until Anthony. If the property is under our cause number, I will sign. If the property is under that felony cause number, I will not sign it. Okay.
Okay.
That's simple.
Now, just for this is more of a general question. If it comes back as evidence under the other case, does it need to be the person whose case that is their attorney file it, or do I need to file it for my client?
Yes, Ryan, you were an attorney. You cannot do things in somebody else's case.
I just wanted to make sure. That's how I thought. I just want to make sure that
Do you want to
I
bark?
didn't leave her property.
That is that you could be grieved for doing that. Like you could be grieved for even talking. Like if another person comes to you and talks to you about a case, right? And he still has another attorney, it's the attorney of record. Properly, you should not talk to that person. Like I had an attorney in the office with me, would always say, "Nope, can't talk to you. You got to go and tell the other attorney that you're fired him. Then you could come talk to me." Because that other attorney could say, "You talk to my client when I'm under contract with them, and that is strictly unethical and against rules." So in this case, like be very careful, Brian. You're walking a tight rope here, that you're not getting into the business of that other guy's case. Now I'm being like funny, flip it, but I'm telling you, people have gotten grieved for less.
Right. I think it was misunderstood a little bit. It would have been filed on my client's behalf, not for that other attorney's client. I am not in contact with that person or their attorney.
So say if, for instance, if Anthony finds out that property is under the felony case, then you wash your hands of it. You don't have anything else to do with that case. You could probably just say to the attorney, "Hey, my client really would like that. Could it be possible that you could do this?" But you in no way try to do that because that is under that case. That could get you're really stepping out of your line, could get you in trouble legal wise. Okay.
All right.
Okay, just giving some information from someone.
No, I appreciate it.
26 years, giving you the heads up. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else? Everyone's excused. Nothing else. Anthony will find out and let us know, Ryan. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking into it right now.
Problem signing it, Ryan, if this belongs to us. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. How about it, guys? All right. Booker, what else we got?
If you want to go ahead, Booker, and give Raquel a reset, I think that's the last person here, and then Joe Casares a reset. I already talked to him. Raquel, it looks like you're in the building. Are you in the building?
I am, but they had me do Zoom out here, so that's why I was.
Okay. Are you just right outside County Court 12?
Yes, she is.
Okay, then I can just go talk to her in person instead of doing a breakout room.
Okay.
And then you guys can start reconciling the docket.
Okay. Okay.
Who's the other person, Ryan? The one that
Booker.
Ryan, hello.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
Who's
Joe Casares?
Joe? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see another one. I only see Rock. Who's
Okay.
Samsung? Who's under Samsung? Is that?
That's Mr. Casares, Judge.
Okay.
August 31st, Ryan.
August 31st. Okay. You want to put both of them that day, or they're going to have different days?
Yes, for Raquel's case too is August 31st.
August 31st?
Yes, ma'am.
It's gonna be in person?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
That's
then
it.
I'll be up to talk to you, Raquel, probably in about 10 minutes. I'm going to finish this plea in another court and come talk to you right away.
Do you want me to just wait out here?
Yeah, you can just wait out there. I'll come grab you.
All right, cool. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Booker, Judge, State. You guys have